who are the two owners of Premier League and Championship League clubs who are also professional bettors. Do you want to reveal them, Jonas?
I got a feeling you're talking about Tony Bloom, who owns Brighton, and Matthew Benham, who owns Brentford.
Correct. He's on fire. Didn't tell him that one. Didn't tell him.
But do you know which other clubs Matthew Benham owns?
Yes. The problem is I don't know how to pronounce it. Midtjylland or something.
Yeah, Midtjylland, Denmark. But I think he also owns another club. I think somebody told me he was buying a club in Belgium or something.
Right.
And I don't know if he got some other clubs as well.
Do you know of any other clubs besides those two that are owned by professional bettors?
Do I?
Because there'd be some in America, wouldn't there, that are owning like basketball teams and NFL teams?
I know there are like one guy called Haralabos, Bulgaris. He was appointed first by Lakers and then he went to Dallas.
He works for Dallas, yeah.
But he is more like a strategic advisor. So
Jeff Maher's another one. He works for, I should know this, I wrote the article myself. Jeff Maher.
Really?
Yeah, he's
we'll see if that was just outsourced.
Is that the bringing down the house guy?
Like 21.
Yeah.
He's worked with some clubs too. I think it was some basketball clubs too. Just doing like strategic and probably similar to what.
Yeah, but it's so funny because if you have the best bettors and the best quants and everything, like trust me, they would do a much better job putting the lineups for a team than the current managers.
Yeah.
And it's just I'm amazed that these clubs are not putting more resources into this.
Yeah, I read a very, very fascinating article about Liverpool this week. And the guys they have on their analytics team are like astrophysicists and stuff, coming up with data science to make them play better.
Yeah.
So they showed some, don't tell this to anyone by the way, we don't want any other clubs to pick up on this, but they had like pressure maps, so basically a map showing where the ball is at and then sort of a zone around each player, and showing the likelihood of the player reaching the ball first, and then an EV of a goal being scored at any point and any position like on the pitch. So I thought that was extremely fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, you can imagine yourself if Liverpool gets the ball there compared to Newcastle gets the ball there. We have Almiron who's cursed to scoring. We have Joe Linton who doesn't know how to score. So for you, it's like you can actually score a goal when you win those balls, where Newcastle gotta wait for the defenders to come up.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like they didn't like mention this in the article, but they hinted to like that these sort of insights that the analysts are able to derive also affect how they're playing.
Yeah.
And that very much could be potentially seen in the way Liverpool like to switch the ball over from one side to the other of the pitch, because then you're going to get the ball over to a player who's likely to reach it first, and he's going to have a lot of space to sort of run into, which can create like dangerous chances. So that would be something that it would not surprise me if that was a game plan derived from this data science.
It was also in NFL this season. Baltimore Ravens were really coming out so strong. They were like 50-1 to win the Super Bowl. I gotta think. I think they might have been the favorite going into the playoffs at like 3.4, but they have like one guy who's just out of college, like I think it was 24, 25, very young, and he just said like basically if there was 4th and 1, 4th and 2, like should they kick a field goal? Should they go for it? Like what should they do? And because he was just calculating the chance of making it and what's in the end the total chances of winning the game, judging on the different decisions. And he worked really, really well for them this season. But also cool. Like putting so much faith into the hands of like, I mean, if he's 24, 25, he's still unproven. I would say. I mean, he can be the best at what he's doing, even though he's at that age, but he's not proven yet. But I think it's gonna go more and more towards that direction in sports. And I love it. It's like the way it should be. Everything is analytical, and you need to know like what's your like risk reward with everything you're doing to know whether it's worth it or not. Like
totally agree.
With Liverpool committing like 9 players going forward on a counter, maybe the goal expectancy would be they're going to score 18% of the counters compared to 15 if they just commit 8. But Okay.
How much will they concede?
What
if they
about the
lose ball,
counter
right?
against?
Yeah.
Like, how does that affect it? So it's just like a lot of these things, which is pretty cool to look at. But all of this is obviously depending who are you playing against. Are they fast? Can we just let like some of them run because we're gonna have time to come back? And
Yeah.
But it's funny.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I got the article up. So Ma has also worked with San Francisco 49ers, Portland Trail Blazers, and ESPN, helping them make better decisions using data and analytics.
Ah.
So there you go.
And then NFL this season, I love NFL if people didn't know. They're using like AVS, like they have a partnership with Amazon.
Yeah.
So they're using some AI to calculate like the chances of completing a pass and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. I don't know how accurate it is, but anyways, it's fascinating to look at.
Yeah.
You think you'll ever own a football club or a sporting club, mate?
Well, I'm sure I have enough money to buy Sunderland now. Maybe I'll just buy it and turn it into like a museum.
Yeah.
Or something like, I don't know what I can do with that place.
Yeah. Classic. All right.
Burn it, maybe.
I don't like to offend people, so I
Great
couldn't do that.
documentary though. Have you seen that? The Sunderland documentary.
No.
They put it on Netflix.
Yeah, I don't like to waste my time.
You don't like Sunderland.
Watching
do you, mate?
Netflix doesn't make you money, Alex.
No, it inspires you though.
Watching documentaries about Sunderland, you can learn how to not do things.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, okay. Sorry, all the Sunderland fans. I know there's not many of you anyway, so should be fine.
I think that's an acceptable risk. To take.
Yeah.